Peace FM 104.3. Good to meet you.
On this topic, ni say.
Yeah.
And say she say, let's call a national dialogue. Penyumfo moda ye economy anui. Chairman, it's not a mark of weakness, say. Because crisis are womu, yen na womu. Say you like you extend invitation to Obia, and I'm not saying say do political invitations. Politicians womu bi. Civil society for Wumbi, academics Wumbi. Let's have a national conversation. Coin Ben Ebe Faso to extricate ourselves from this current crisis. No, me sure say yetimi yen sana. You see, I dream nipa baku for team. I'm sure say better to dream academics, civil society person, individuals are more experienced. Even in fact, more businesses mono can tell you say, oh. If we introduce these policy measures, and Shadan happy, but where they would bad year, a big and businesses, and I'm sure at the end of the day, we'll
come you said tariff increases not so bad hard.
Chairman, Sabi, your real incomes are declining.
If your real incomes are declining now, by Niska, I mean, at the end of the day, on to me absorb it.
And in me case, there's a fight. It's a catch-22 situation.
Exactly.
You are trying not to increase the debt burden of government because government is already highly indebted. Now so oman for no so chairman omo hu chiro omo ankasa. And to add to their burden as is here endue and also guy. And I don't know how we're going to get ourselves out of this. Maybe I really don't know because chairman Obia Sabi Nesika Semunye now, he spends about 30% of his income on utilities. One year, and mind you, and yes, home consumers don't want to use utilities. Firms, businesses, and determine if there is electricity, and I can't afford to pay. What it means is that my cost of production, air cost, so I cut down on production. And I was just telling you that there is a need for firms and businesses to expand. And then I say, and your credit. Already there is an issue with access to credit. Now, yes, this input are very critically. Na no bo be kosura. Chairman, baby, agent 100 year, even in 3 months' time, our situation will even be worse. But say, right. There are other things so we can do in the interim. Nenti and prices say, Chairman, this is an import dependent economy.
As if you are reading my tablet.
It's an import dependent economy.
Obi message and maybe a One of the factors hitting the economy hard is the depreciation of the cedi.
Yeah.
If one is an importer in this country, then one will understand what I mean.
Yeah.
Kwame, we import almost everything and cannot do that with our depreciating cedi. Hence, everything becomes expensive. Samamaya.
That is true. There's something economists for every exchange rate pass through. Which means that when your currency depreciates, it causes or it adds to, the general rise in prices. Chairman, Yamfani said, Mikra Ntus neighbor. Now, can you know, $1 was selling for 2 cedis. Yamfani said, since here now $1 is selling for 3 cedis. Chairman, the way I know me turn. Because the currency has lost value, you are going to transmit that loss into your pricing. Until at the end of the day, the depreciating currency, affects our prices, and at the end of the day, and also pushy inflation, man, cost. Until imports, Chairman, I say, I don't know. They be a brofa we need to do economic transformation. Oh, the fundamentals need to change. Now, so you can't trust how you are, and I don't know, Chairman. We are not taking practical steps. No money be what we can say. At the risk of sounding protectionist, but you want to be a chairman. You cross a back edible crumha. Oh, sorry, or my moha. Chairman, you war poultry farms, Nina Sifo. Now, so yet Tihokra as you be imported frozen Numa to the extent as you crown Pia near 2 eyes. I mean,
if I'm right, information and it's for 2020-21 or 21-22, I think 2020-21. We imported frozen poultry and poultry products to the tune of about $600 million.
Strike that as a percentage of our GDP and Chairman Urabeho. This is significant amount of money anywhere in the world and on any day. And imagine say we're to retain that much in this economy as a result of helping our poultry farmers to meet local demand. Chairman, Sasika Bebre, a core amanonio. And Sabi, your currency is not convertible, and your currency you can spend anywhere in the world. So you need a third currency, and a vehicle currency. Now I got $2. And to this dollar in Kitwana ewo or my no. Now would the sika akoto. Now they are come be fufro. At the end of the day, there will be shortage of forex. I have always made the point say the reason why our currency is depreciating against major trading currencies is say there is always shortage as far as supply of forex is concerned. And when in the Chairman, I say, Edu Kwama no say kotonima abeton okroma or maimu. And the other issue is say, apart from the fact that we import nyoma here, we have comparative and indeed competitive advantage over their production. No, nyoma ni bi wo hwa. Chairman, here. Say ebe Kwama no ni.
Okay, say here. Say amount for top.
Chairman, because we succeed deliberately in killing the local capacity. Chairman, I'm for me to your minister bribe. Send obey frustrating local producers. Now I'm on your mukranuma edibano. So they can have a field day. And we see it every day.
And they are artisan for now.
Oh, Chairman.
Chairman Minister, you to bribe.
Oh, Minister.
What's a man for your minister bribe?
Oh, Chairman.
And I'm saying a artisan for 90.
No, Chairman, it doesn't have to be.
Debbie, you be Johnny say a artisan.
Chairman, you don't know ministers take bribes.
Mention one.
But corruption is always perceptive. There's a perception so muji bribe.
Perception.
O party aba power me unde o ministers.
Me party ben.
PNC. Me we fi ma unja wo no omo ba power. Na wo be unze minister bi oji bribe.
Nti ano alute. Nti uncle. No. Nti uncle.
If I'm interested in mutu ni na mo fi mo party.
But I'll be sending official communication to
but
them.
I think quick one.
Chairman,
quick one. I just want to read
sure.
this one because you mentioned says the second subject topic you want us to look at. Person Mekora, you wrap it up and come to it. The issue of Galamsey, Dr. Amwakon from Abinwaha, my grandpapa.
Yeah.
He says, I wonder why government has up to date not succeeded in bringing Galamsey under total control. Yet some of us criticize Nigeria with Boko Haram. If Ghana cannot bring down Galamsey, imagine if we had Boko Haram or a similar terrorist organization. Our security apparatus needs to wake up for Mother Ghana. Dr. Mwakon Abinwaha will come to that shortly. Yes, Atik, now can be back.
I mean, say, even though they say it's perceptive, but the issue is that sometimes a bit more empower some of state officials to frustrate local production as if. We can avoid these things. And more importantly, Chairman, the repatriation of profits regime by expatriates. I'm not saying so be ye juma or my moi and manum fanisika enko. But the percentage, Chairman go Dubai. Every year juma. The way I am a for repatriation of profits, you can't do that.
So we have cost it ourselves.
And Dinamika said some of our investment laws, we need to review them ASAP. Otherwise, this becomes a perennial issue. It becomes a vicious cycle. There be because a lot of firms now big time production. But now expatriate companies. Free zones, Ghana for the way we afford tax holidays and other incentives to foreigners. Sometimes you want me say I didn't cry a Sebi without sounding homophobic, but country, but there are some nationals Chairman, we treat them as if Sebi almost demigods. Now so young crop for Magana ni nko, they were very frustrating there. And I'm like, I didn't cry.
Only a papa be a friend of Bob Marley.
Oh yes, Bob.
Emancipate yourselves
from
mental
Chairman, on that
slavery.
occasion.
On that note, I'd like to move on.
Yes.
Peace FM 104.3. Good to meet you.